All right, welcome, lovely viewers, to this amazing and exciting edition of Trend Digest podcast. You see, today's story is it be hot. Shatta Wale day inside, Agradaa day inside, Paluta day inside. Paluta, he do something where if do apology, where he said he do this track that. So we go delve inside these wonderful and interesting stories, and with my panel here, handsome and then you say squad to so
Drip on drip.
yeah, red men wear pink. Pink. I say number 9 for also the red in the old boy.
Hey, don't forget.
Yeah.
You know the Asian part.
And then what
Indian.
So we steady. And yes, me can't be yes, I beg your point.
If only they didn't interject, because my time in the you give me my time. I go.
So for notice will be hard as in the last time, then because I haven't even give you the chance to speak. Then what?
Yeah. So what I'm just trying to say is.
So lovely viewers, this episode is going to be boxing bebem kakra because I want to introduce I want to talk a little bit about my handsome guest, and right beside me I have Nash Narayan, who is a content enthusiast and a fashion model and
everything.
So and I have Kwaku Jeezy here, who is a budded music artist.
Girl them butter.
And I say it's a butter. No, I'm saying
kiddie sugar daddy. Girl them sugar.
It's a butter. It's a aka bread. Yeah. So he has a new single out. Sinner. Go check it out on all distribution music platforms worldwide. I have Itano, who is a political analyst and social commentator. Or the free japa. Is your the Abesia called Akutia? Yeah, so we don't know the name also or the Ebeko from Nankpanduri to Jirapa. Now we did Akutia, and I'm ready. Akutia. All right. The first story on the chopping board, we have to talk about Nana Agradaa. Yeah, Mama Pat. I'm saying in the month of July, Anna the sentencing, started say effective. Yeah, and started the previous month within a short time, now I bet trendy, baby I say na so about her. And about other stories came out from around the issue, or they and no maybe things leading to her arrest, her sentence, any other day started developing. Yes, in the na baby, na kwaku bonsamu beka bi, the omate, the omahu, and the pictures na the idea betray online platforms and TV stations. But one thing I don't get is Nipano, most of the time you not hear all these things until maybe you bounce a dependent DM. Obi who say, won't me be responded, another won't me no then or so when it gets to this now, how would we know that the all can be true? Because nipa ne bi wa no afim. Ebi wo ha na wakodi aban sem. Ebi wo ha na oni the opportunity to set obeyi na no. It is some shesha mo ho aya amonka. Nipa no o ya available no etime define no ho. Dan say mo be hu say nipa no ya grepo na then you start hearing about stories. Nice, man. What's a story where you have a major interest? You start by telling us the cause of a sentence and the opposite of the source. Now you give it to us.
Yeah. So thank you for the opportunity. So let me start by saying that this Agradaa whole issue started in the year 2021, 2022.
Oh, okay.
When he started doing advertisement on doubling money, and stuff. So according to reports,
doubling money
As
at a
in-
church.
Yes. No,
Oh, okay.
as in that time, he wasn't a Christian. He
Oh,
was,
okay.
he was in that fetish practice.
For la.
Yes. So he starts advertising. Yo. So she starts advertising, you know.
I mean, Blonia or Bonze, you cry there. He was he. He was he. We ain't
No. I mean, no, I mean, if you sleep after. So as I was saying, you know how people are desperate when it comes to stuff like this, and they are vulnerable. You know, when I mean vulnerable, you know, people need help and stuff. And
some too are greedy.
Yeah, so the greedy is also part. So when seeing that, you know, it has given them some kind of interest where they want to, you know, come to his place, to her place. So it continues to the extent where
So
it continues where complaints started coming in. Started coming where they had a back and forth going to court and all of that. So it was just this year, early June or early July.
The July is when the sentencing came.
Yeah, so
it started from June.
June, yes, where you know they have to go to court and everything. But for me, I'm happy about the judgment. 15 years.
You are happy.
Oh, you see, we don't live in a country where you feel like you own the country. You can do whatever that you want.
Okay.
So she has got that liberty to do everything, and which has got it to this far.
She will try.
You know. It has got it to a point where she, you know, got everything wrong, and the her followers started, you know, wanted to know why you said you give me this. When I bring this, I'll get times 2 of this. I didn't get it. You understand? And you could see how people were frustrated. I mean, the victims. It wasn't something encouraging at all. Not at all. So when the judgment came, her lawyer said it was too it was too much. Okay. So they'll go for an appeal, and in July, early July, say it's just good, you know, they'll use him as an example so that next time others will also see.
They'll use the lawyer.
They'll use
Agradaa.
You know, so that next time certain things doesn't happen like that again. Okay. It's only in Africa, okay, where you hear something like, okay, I want to double you money. It's in the good people of it's in the good interest. It's in the interest of the good people of Ghanaians.
Yonko. Okay, yeah. Oh, so for the good people of Ghana, right?
Yeah. So as I said, it's good. You understand?
Yeah.
So this will be an example to other people out there that who wants to engage in such activities.
What Nash is saying that it will serve as a deterrent, or let's say, this case is something that Nana Agradaa is being used as a yardstick, so that other people too will not practice the same way. But could you say how do you see like this issue? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For me, I think say, yeah man, 100 years cry.
100 years.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but if maybe you've been a victim or like will be close to you.
Uncle.
No, maybe say, were you a victim? 100 years now, what can you say? Yeah, 100 years now, what can say? I'm from man in Intino. And maybe say, were you a victim of the ACNO? And I will be close to you. Had issue with her Intina because 100 days ago,
I'm not a victim. I was never a victim. I'm not say a victim.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, like it's very, very, very because I'm on for Sika Wajim, Sika Gary ni amani it's very very this thing. What G for scars obi to me the ABR obi to me the 100 million na BBR now catch and so obi double and you give him multiple of the money. Na she
Okay.
See me a judge na nka me fa a mom bag na
A more bag,
yeah story building me cut be 30th floor.
Okay.
Me jai mo say e be to phone bi me ba down me ba be kind e mo no nti me kind na 1,000 3,000 5,000 and I mean the years na man.
Lovely viewers. Unim Gwagojizi, I heard no one from no because he did a big grandpa for no, yeah. So Itano, I want us to look at it at this perspective. Some of it more perspective, you know. When say nipa no mo call for this skagari all night service now and I'm so near there didn't. Nipa no see greedy because me tell how Lizelle be catch me say me run double my money abra common sense wise me nim say enhye da anya possible e be a spirituality ne ade bi nti no o metimi aye but onya sure say victims no so no e kwan bi so no o me greedy.
Yeah, for me I think you see this word we say something survival of the fittest.
Okay.
We all have to live on each other to survive no matter what you do. Politicians live on ordinary Ghanaians to survive in one way or the other. And how can you tell me, oh, bring me 10,000 cedis, let me give you 20,000? Or no, or says can you know good no Kawaii you and cow phone call crumping conform, but you know said simple and say for scabra and double mount. Call on and Bahamas, baby, I enjoy life.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes you see these things when they come into those thoughts now, say people should be smart enough to know, say no. This is not worth it because and one thing too, Nash can be said in the European countries, you know, they don't do those stuff. They do it, but yes, in a different fashion.
Oh, okay.
The motive behind the casinos are to engage people so that they could double their money in which they stake. In Ghana here we call it betting, lotto gambling. They are all
but what you are saying is different. You understand?
But so far as you are saying, what Agradaa was doing is doubling of money.
Yeah, but they don't get the result.
So do you know the gambling to in a way they are frauding you because you are being made to believe say no matter what you do, there is 70% chance of you winning. That's how they perceive you to
with
be.
With the gambling, they are not forcing you say or they are not trying to influence you that much say. To say Agradaa, I see it say Agradaa the different.
Agradaa for two uncle Jimmy be also say Umbra no me.
Yeah, but I see it to be different because betting there will be a football.
Because gambling has been around since the time of Jesus Christ.
No.
The Agradaa and
that's similarities.
Yes, and yet, but who nipa now call on? How do you think? And now so can say abrofo no more nyesa, but I'm trying to draw his attention is say Agradaa there no because of our African beliefs no yeah they buy in a spiritual way but abrofo they did it in a material way for sikabra or gambling yeah any say one on one but Agrada's better say soon no be friend no ama sika no. These are two different scenarios here but in our terms no any logic say we nipa betena na onyonko aka kire say first cabra na men fresh no double says canima. In a way, Agradaa nyade, but you need not to blame Agradaa too much for it. Krofono mo call hono na sebi. Na I say
thinking school no.
She knows definitely people will come. But for gambling, it will make you know say it's either you chop or you don't chop. But this one, she's assuring you say udi bar ubenya.
Yeah, it be true.
Udi bar ubenya.
For gambling, I say it be 50-50.
The same thing applies.
But Agradaa was I'm doing this at this particular time at this location. If you bring this,
you get.
I'll get this will be the result.
There have been various advertisements from various betting companies. Oh, like I said, stake this and you get this. In a way, it doesn't necessarily mean say ubenya, but they convince you say no matter what you do, these games in there,
Okay.
we have it in our system, so we shouldn't demonize like Agradaa, those Agradaa nyade, you demonize now say abrofo dey keep some more dey near. Charlie, it's not easy for somebody to use his pension money to stick bear to. Now you be due. You go through a whole lot of trauma. So Agradaa nyade, but who nipa na call no? How are you thinking? How are you thinking?
We are Agradaa as for greedy.
So greediness took greediness. So the
point.
same thing applies to the betting side. The betting side too, because you are greedy, you want to turn your 20 series to 40 series. That's why you went into betting. The same thing applies to Agradaa. The Agradaa, your uncle do on like Benin, for instance. Benin, you'll be a friend of Voodoo gang. Check like boys if you know those areas. They go there, they do whatever they have to do, and they get their money. Game boys, that's where most of them go. They get their money. So you went to Agradaa and yours didn't. No, I'm trying to raise a point here. No. It's normal. You let me finish.
I want you to.
Let me finish.
Say that side work.
Let me finish. Greediness took part of those people who went to Agradaa. So Agradaa befa and amfa what befi. Obi ko try bet befa amfa what befi. Obi die otwa na fae obi zu call Benin, which is a spirituality side ekoe eno fama no.
Okay,
Agradaa de na amfa no walusu obi call no na fama no. The same thing applies to Benin. Na make say abrofo ne de no materialistic, but yen de na spiritualism asem ene e de resika sem
Benin
you know. So 50-50 applying to everywhere. So human nature, anytime we get greedy when we see money. So, but Charlie, so everybody is greedy.
So meaning you are also part.
Every human being is greedy. But when you are taking decisions, when you are taking decisions, you must be very careful and be guided.
Okay.
That's the whole thing I can say about this. You must be guided.
I just turn kwa kujizi shada nyanti asiya papa.
Brotherly, you know you now. Like. It was correct, sir.
I didn't think a betting site for an advertisement. For you to bet. Agradaa is also making at the end of the day, we go on the media, Sporty Bet, 1x Bet, whatever bet, they are doing advertisements for them to get customers. The same thing applies to Agradaa, also doing her advertisement to get customers. But just say we are in two different worlds. One is into spiritualism, one is into materialistic way.
They tell you stand a chance of winning.
Yeah.
But Agradaa, you are winning.
Another side like point of view. Say the all kind of a true 100%. And it's a because the entire is our demo because of that at the end of course no. And it's a bet if we fine, it makes sense in a certain way, in a certain view, or from a different angle. We can say, oh, abrofone dey in a modernized way. Ana they no acquire more rooted to spirituality near the
other. 50-50.
Yeah. It but Agradaa dey no in the in focus is here no. Or my assurance. Bet for no they give assurance. Agradaa ne Ghana dey na wo kan no. Ohun, amfamra kwan so e be chew. Betting dey no, anu nti na ma difference no e ba kakra no. O ka se o compare two na, ba ko e be chew, ba ko e nchew.
No, it be true. Ba ko e be chew, ba ko e nchew, ba asem nyina free asem anash kan sabrofun, they don't entertain such behaviors and activities. But the thing is say abrofun we gambling free are there a whole lot, money laundering. How do you call it? Selling of this drugs here and legal and stuff. A whole lot. They also do a whole lot of things. So Agradaa spark a whole lot of controversy because Agradaa the first person. Agradaa the first person. Waba on set. Abekase first cabra na meisi amo. Yonkofo omuye. How many of them ni achiom? Just Agradaa no obey no public figure. Mbra oye sa de no. Etina so metimi ekita no. But who nipa na okọ no why drink to saying I don't know our media space I don't know the various television stations and stuff
media, no.
Those that gave out their licenses to all those who doing those doubling of money to operate, who give them the licenses? How are they able to stream all these things to place on our television sets? those things must also be taken into account. We don't just stand up and blame just Agradaa. No, because they also knew the content that was going on. We had kids watching those various television stations. So how then did we get here? We should blame the various authorities.
Did you know the previous government? Do you know what has happened? Do you know what has happened under the previous government? So I think we'll get there. Minister for Communication and Innovation also even spoke about that. So gradually we'll get there.
You see, this is when a question comes in. So what's the Christian Council doing about this whole thing? When we heard Agradaa moved from how do you call it? Abosonsom to being a Nyamesom traditionalist to a Christian. What did they say? How was it able to happen?
Say the Pasakra.
But
people repent and it's accepted in the Christian destiny, or the Boyeni, or someone who is considered not a Christian. Now later, or you're not doing say or be a Christian. There are some processes these of baptism.
Don't know from Agradaa from.
Oh, I think so.
In Cofona of Fraudium na ebinum firm shiro munkwano. And they are now no motiasano. Then Utiema Busiano say, oh, massacre, say. Ebia days what I have to compensate these people with. Utimi, was I know in Christianity, Ofumobia, now say later on beton you try to make amends. Did she make amends?
Ebia publicly, so they are okay. Come for to be doing one dance here. So moving to the next story,
I have one thing to say.
Okay.
And I saw one video on TikTok.
Okay.
The lady was talking about Agradaa. Say, Agradaa our boys, or in the area on baby.
So to him last stop.
See, a man for a
Yeah, because my party be there that side. The same thing happened to him. So.
Agradaa.
If you are not juicy, can you are no among quashi?
Yes, but
you know if you move.
Uchemu at a particular time. Or boys, or Moroni, Niama, to say brotherly.
But now they go on.
Number me be sao at the back. I didn't see my year none in the year.
Marcus and
your friend is simple. Bigger quiz.
Yeah.
That's on mammy and Nanka. Chibomu.
Bigger quiz to like the time Agrada's the court issue started coming up. I'm for said okay, people started raising this issue. Say other than bigger question so no. And I'm say oba or radio so called justify say like ono so no if you say ono the edwuma na oyede or as a media or a presenter. O chechemu in a way that enyo ono na eya ade no but ebi ono no oboderu. The only thing say I say okay so oboderu into no so be the coke and I say will be the weed and I say ganja marijuana or be the illicit drug be bro say tonwa ultimate ganja say all the broadcasting
with what you just said no Sisiano yam fan say we production manager e be aware food we soccer ball now we branding talawa ball or talawa balls or something like that now work of somebody like Giovanni Caleb or a media person or very influential.
Yeah.
Now some many advertisement now. Because of where influential internet, the number of people on my bus on my top born higher. So with bigger question, standard in the media space, and more people felt a whole lot of people fell as victims to this whole scam thing. So I think he must be brought to book. To me, that's what I think.
True. Said the whole canon. I said or check here, they don't know verify. Say a bit nipa because all the banality. And when the say the faith or the interest they had in you, I am misleading, right?
Sure.
This say on this same issue, moving to the next issue, a force under it, there was a certain time in Ghana here that a certain IGP, Eshemra said, no more prophecies. Say Oba public ebe shem komwa yabecho and prophesy because it was becoming rampant. But now, Betty, we say we, and all these prophecies were not in a good vibe. About owu nkwa wo ho no be about radio so when you tray be say especially on 31st night you know. It just say it was under IGP Akufo
Dampare.
Yeah. Ana samra no it take effect. It's now for the MCI limited kakra. Na in this new regime no MCI be started akoso because one of the pastors gave a prophecy that Shatta Wale will die and Union taken it lightly. So he came online and called on to the IGP and the Ghana Police Service to take action. Because in a way, no, a question I quite a threat in po. Ubu or professor no answer abopa, no ma be your fast. Sarah no akase or no prophecy na day. I'm saying no crack one of the reasons why omo bande. But meaning says you know it's still in effect because ebeba kakaka and Shatta did not take it lightly. Into meaning say Nash, what is that issue?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Okay.
And I'm just appealing to the current IGP that they should focus more there and then come up with some kind of implementations where it will sanction people that would fall into those activities. Because when it happens that way, it's also putting the person that you're talking about, if you've gotten the vision about it, the person's life into danger.
Yeah.
And also a threat as well. So anyone can also do anything to just link it or associate it to the prophecy.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a good one. And as I said, I'm appealing to the current IGP so that to focus more there and they come up with maybe any policy or something where to strengthen where prophecy or any pastor will not come on live stream and then saying it. If you think you've seen something about someone, there are several ways to contact the person rather than just being on live stream and then do a broadcast about it. You understand? So it's never a good thing at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kwakujize, this issue, what do you think about it?
And let me add to it. Some of them too, they need publicity. So they think because the person is a public figure, if they want to write on it, then they will get the whole thing. They get more publication about themselves, but it doesn't help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kwaku.
So, if not for fame,
why
will you come on national TV and say Obi Babewu? And most of the times, they always target the famous people.
Yeah.
I don't understand. They've targeted Shatta Wale multiple times and some other people.
I said, uni capre to Kakra. To be obino or can at least.
Fame.
Yeah.
They want the fame. Until we can't say me who
it's all there.
Can't say me who. Maybe a okobopa na mi be who kra. Obi e hu say ampa say wa hye nkombi. Until also on target the famous people. So the IGP, we are all appealing say the previous law and stuff who they back. If you say why you are not enforcing it, because it's really it's really like causing fear and panic and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really troublesome, like Charlie. And yet. Yeah. I mean, we be share, we blown up, be share come. I mean, me bow fear streets. Me name boys. They're 58.
So, lovely viewers, I've already said it on this podcast that Kwakujize is a wadam for no and then person home formula because it's here really or boy is 50. And I appeal now so and also Edema IGP say you should enforce the previous laws so that the fear and panic in the be less and I
yes, because people that follow Shatta Wale, see his followers, millions, they will all feel fear and they will attack you.
Yeah.
And Wale fans there, they will attack you. Yeah, I'm a Sarkodie fan, but I love Wale fan.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love Wale. I love everybody, but I love Wale. Yeah. Brain Jota will say, I love is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and now the bond between them no quite as tight because them say Shatta Elanche Shag's in the way, you know. Sack in a way has been promoting it and me who am yeah, the unity, yeah. Eternal. What do you have to say about this?
So I think the country as a whole, we are too religious. So when there are issues like this, we try to entertain it. Sometimes when they say this, you just have to rubbish it.
Okay.
There is no need of involving the police. This is a spiritual issue. It happened. Why should it be on air? Because when you see these things on air, don't even comment. Just pass by. If no one is commenting, no one is saying anything about it, it becomes useless, a piece of shit. There is no need of it. Why should it even come on air, first of all? And we Ghanaians too, you are too religious to the extent that the moment someone says this about you, you begin to fall into that kind of panic state. We shouldn't be so. As a Christian, they said when you die, you go to heaven based on your good deeds. So why should you be afraid of them if somebody say you die? You should know you are doing the right thing. So when you die, you should go to heaven now. Why do you want to stay long on earth and still suffer? So if they pronounce you, no. So if they should pronounce you dead, what's your problem? Die then go. Go up there then enjoy. But you are still here saying police should master. Usro, I don't want you to be born here now. So usro the any baba.
No, what you are saying, you know, it will say you be nipa, obebo bra, obewu heaven or hell. So GDA, obeko ana onko.
Also GD.
But oh no, say no, I soon be believe no, and you be an GD into the but I hear so being careful, and yes, enunti no, onzo wu ni na wakusia uwu.
Ujinya media eja wo na na ntimo enhyew na your friend is empo scorpion
this same issue and I can say Bible no enye literally kasa ewu a kan kasa kwa idiomatics proverbs ni ade nti ebi o kasa eja enye physical fire one seven na dey all kan nti the next story is Paluta. I'm say now every month, every now and then, piano or trending now. It was in a good way or it's a bad way, and they say there's nothing like bad publicity. You know, you become awesome. About a month ago, I know a show a boat, you know, in London. Anna only lady binya altercations beer. I'm say I know bye like. Okaka na adwen e dey etwe nipa no na MC later otwa the performance and so and it became the talk of town. It's not be expected say nka why nipa te say me new yi there so we be na say dodo on adwen say enko yi a apology where you supposed to like dish out but unia came out with a diss song according to the lyrical content there's a unia okaji obi as a fuck you. Yeah, I know you've heard about it. Like
so me when he say those criticism and unya from various people and the fan base.
Yeah.
But I think say in one way or the other, I want to keep him in the limelight a bit.
Okay.
I'm what trending for a bit concerning that negative comment fan. I put it across because without that negative comments, within that week, or have that show, I think saying dead and gone, you won't hear anything of him again. But because of that criticism, I'm up to and they also kind of want him. In one way, a projecting a high, though the comment wasn't good as we were expected, but I think in a way it has elevated him a bit from his previous standing. So I think it's a win for. It's a win for, but to go that extent to bring out another diss, well, I think he's trying to put on maybe a trajectory, some kind of trajectory, because a negative comment has raising his standard to some kind of level, and maybe society this song eba boama he will still be talked about within the week or the month, maybe.
Okay.
It's a game.
Kwakujizi, you being a music artist yourself, this is what I'm asking. From this angle, let's see it this way. Being a musician alone, is it not enough? Just say, okofa ada te sɛ deɛ unu ɛkyɛ no saa controversy kakra no ɛsan so the different trend bi ɛbaa kakra na enyum na ɔbɔ no nko ara no enye enough ɛtɔ da ɛyɛ sɛ negative no nso bɛfra na o like uhu ne sɛ
like we are musician. It's a brand.
oh, okay.
It's like selling. It's like other people trying to sell products.
yeah
They say other brands. So music is like that. And you, the person, you are the brand.
oh okay
And every brand has a way they used to promote themselves. And they have strategies. Day in, day out, the strategies, some come, some goes. It be a coincidence, it be a accident, it be a say Paluta there no.
yeah
E bet me aba say coincidence and a accident. Obi throw negative comments. Ɛhɔ ara na ɔde kasa no maa nipa we tantan o ka sɛ unti na me ba to me, I think say he went too far.
oh okay
If ɔgyae ma ne kae na ɔbɛ release enyum na nka ɛno mu
it go make sense
yeah
let's say I want feedback when you mu rather
by ɛhɔ ara oyiya no nyɛ ɔno nti na ɔba ba unti na ɔno nso wɔ
hɔ yeah
na I see customers are always right.
yeah
But ɛno nso nkyerɛ sɛ mo a motɔn yɛ ticket buy a shows ne nneɛma no ɛyɛ a mobɛ criticize anaa mobɛhyɛ da aka biribi ama na yɛ obia to the extent sɛ ɛnyɛ obiara na ɛwɔ akoma sɛ ɔbɛ contain all comment all negative comment anaa
okay
nti ɛyɛ a mo nso mo a mo tie enyu mo a mo tɔ yɛ ticket buy yɛ shows ne nneɛma no ɛyɛ a wowɔ biribi ka wode ɛtwɛn yɛpɔn show no a wotumi kɔ tweet anaa biribi ɛno koraa ebi a ɔho a ɔbɛ ignore.
Okay, just as I said in my previous podcast, I said the same thing that consumers are always right, but it seems people didn't still understand what I said. Consumers are always right because they are the people who listen to your music and then they react. Left to you alone, you can just be in your room and sing. Why do you sing for them? It's because you know you have a message that it will be of their interest, and because of the passion that you also have for your career. So that's why I also made mention that even though consumers are always right, but then they should also be guided as in how they also talk to our artists, or in fact when they are dealing in things like this. Fast forward with the diss track that he released, say there's no need for that.
But it's not really a diss song like that. It was just talking
the
about
content within the track. How people just pick that. Oh,
he said
due
if
to this
he's
issue.
bad, it's between him and God.
but the timing
Yes, the timing.
the timing be after the incident happened so like it add up
But if you listen to the song Ankasa, it's not really
about
the lady cry.
yeah
It's just because of the bad energy and the criticism around him. That's the inspiration behind the song. But
So if I get you right, meaning the song has some kind of an inspiration or what?
yeah,
Or it's just they
definitely
talk
from
about-
that.
it's
From
just
that
they talk about
definitely
him
from
alone.
that program, but is talking from an angle where he's talking about if people see him bad right now because of what he said or something, it's between him and God. He know where
Okay.
he's from. He know
So meaning he's just using the song to what has happened,
Yeah.
to just clean up what has happened.
in a form is trying to apologize, but in an aura like
If when
Probably.
you're talking about the apology, then that's not the right way to apologize.
okay
no,
say you dey
no,
share
he's
your
not
opinion
really trying to apologize though. He's addressing something and also like it's mixed. If you listen to the song, you feel it. You have that emotion.
So we are not certain whether the
Yeah.
track is
He said
about the
this
incident
song
or not.
so you
But it's alleged.
Yes.
Based on what you are saying, yes,
No,
alleged.
the reason I'm saying that's the reply to the whole brouhaha that happened is the timing and the track, the title of the track and between me and God, if I be bad and things, it no come at any time that after people started criticizing him.
So
Because
the-
on my party songs, on my medini nyina be ya say like on my nyom de I feel the BBC and man for starting some more kana what is it if I be bad is between me
but I think it's good because of that criticism, you're able to get a track.
Yes.
See, for the musicians, they know to bring out one single track, it's not easy.
oh okay.
You must be very creative to bring out a track. So with this incident happening, and he's able to make out something in a form of maybe how do I even put it?
I think Shatta also is also good at
those
this kind of
people there,
things.
Charlie, Shatta
BBC CC
the game.
or go for rest studio.
Yeah,
game.
and Ghanaians
So,
like don't just because of some situation that happened between an artist and a fan, then you start to hate the artist and be like, so this is how you are dissing someone. Then all of you stop listening to his music. No, so far as he's dropping good music, Charlie, we are all Ghanaians. We are pushing. Let's push him. Let's forget the differences aside. Let's push and project good music. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
So,
we want to move to the next
No,
topic.
but let me just
And then
chip
no
my-
man-
the
let me just
battery,
chip
the
my-
battery, no.
let me just chip
I'll
my
also come back to
Let's do.
So moving on to the next topic, Obi Kasabwa Akandiyam. Wow, so still now we go move on. We are moving to the Club World Cup finals, and in our previous episode we had a banter here. Now Obi Kasa Chelsea, my team, but at the end of the day they prevailed and they became the champions. In attendance were Thames, some music performance that featured Coldplay, Thames, the likes of Doja Cat and others, Donald J. Trump, United States of somewhere the no can so slanting kakra. United States of America president, current president, and also repo later cap be twemamentin be onko or so onko. Ni nyina mabedwafo go talk about them. So Nash, the way no we're hitting on, I want you to pick on that story.
So let me just briefly. You see the reason why I said Chelsea is a women's league because when after they won the Champions League,
Yeah.
I saw a video where some fan went to church and then they were dressing the Chelsea jersey.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, you see what I said? But then they've done well. So
okay.
yeah, and then talking of the performance, yeah. So I've seen Thames,
Yeah.
the Nigerian Thames. It's a good show, and it has spicing it up. So and then Trump also representing, So yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so we go straight to the man of the moment. Ono Ananka, and then we have certain cup of beer. Chalemo share drinking cup of beer for Malo. CFC for life is for life. It's Kwakujizi way there.
Mami fan mom, because you see these people, them underrate Chelsea, like to the extent say, yeah, like why do you have to underrate Chelsea? The best team in the Premier League, like this 21st century. Obi kasa wa say. But Charlie, Chelsea is the best team right now. Ebi mu envy, ebi mu sabotage. But whatever you do,
The
Chelsea
fact that
is
you've
the
gotten
best
it this
one.
season, the fact that you've gotten it this season, does not mean
Madrid
saying-
for not chip
That's
from
why.
That's
Why the thing is season.
you go in your favor, they talk.
It is season, O season bar. Now I raise the shoulder. O season kwa now I din. Chelsea for a season kwa. Na enye say ye ahomaso ana bibi ana ye din ba Charlie. Pride kaka of course, pride of London here.
true.
Na e Chibasa sisi ahun.
Oto.
Charlie. Barca ni Real Madrid. Kasa bebree.
See, I think Chelsea Football Club deserves all the bragging rights.
Yes, moon bow down. Everybody bow
because they are currently world champions. The whole world. About the football, they are.
Only Abasa for one be.
Uh-huh.
Chelsea G Cup music. And we say Nefi na den. Babasa na G yanka.
Hey, Kayana. Basa for the Emily nyina e share the call from na dia do.
Na sa ku power ni yama comparison munjai. Yama say toddler. On body.
Of our so kasa.
Oh, rabi.
Yeah, you Trivela free wa. Sa Trivela no kra oni ye. Na me Gina Park so a.
La.
Forget it.
Is there more fans in nyina say more be active 247. Is there we are moving to the game segment and the first on the chopping board is Bible knowledge. In case uhubi be say big fish. What it come into mind?
Yona.
I want for map for the blow no you wait to be a camera let you on.
You're not a big fish.
Oh, I said is it
Bosu?
The next one is on scramble, a sports word. Unima
Chelsea.
The best team in the world, man.
na Madrid for na dey yale abana.
Hey, people were saying
Wait
Chelsea
there.
take 10
When I hear the final one, now I believe no one can answer this.
You say on scramble, sir.
No,
No, me man 1 hour all man red.
Melody Sanders.
Hey, Allah, Madrid follow them. Melody Sanders. Allah, I say alphabet A to Z in the way.
Na me who women in here wow.
Yeah, it's a lovely viewers. Here's where we put the curtains down on this particular episode, and I would like Abijafono, the panel members, to say some short words, then we move. Mr. Tiefree, political analyst. Yeah,
and then show me come up and they make me I can say stay tuned for the next episode.
but that's it. But that's Kwakujizi, Yemko.
Charlie, podcast need the course. Mo subscribe Trend Digest. Charlie, no, subscribe.
All right, Kwakujizi is new music out. Sena, Ubian streaming Kwakujizi. Sena, Mr. Content enthusiast, Nash Narayan.
Yeah, so my final words.
Yeah.
I will encourage each and everyone watching us that say Trend Digest podcast is here to stay.
Yeah.
So they should support us by subscribing, sharing, and then we also want to hear them in the comment section. You just let the comments flow, and then they should also support us because I believe the social media is here to stay.
All right. Stay the Jano
Yeah, so wait.
Nentadiano is sponsored by Final Asona. Because they use the outfit, it go on.
Yeah, so it's this outfit is put together by Eversuit. Eversuit. So talking of menswear, women's wear, kids, everything we have it,
It be there where I get my jeans from.
Yeah. Quality.
Because it
quality
go
stuff.
Yeah.
So footwear, everything, it's unisex.
Okay.
Just so you can follow Eversuit on TikTok at Eversuit. That's all.
Who's spelling is saying?
Sure, it's EVERSUIT. Yeah, so I mean, anything they need, they should just go on TikTok.
Because Eversuit there.
Yeah, I mean the ever means like it suits everyone. So
all right, so I would also like to appreciate our crew members, namely Selihari, that is Salas Tamakulu, and Benjamin, who also goes by Classic Shot. Classic Shot it social media, baby. ope obi amana ye photo shoot correct one ama opa o de ko IG na ko subscribe the DM no obema on better accoutrement in photo shooting the images ni bibia correct. The studio that we are shooting in Oshe a form na name Konyani Bibiana studio no is AMK Creative Studio. La Palm Junction, Labadi. Yeah, almost no you can follow them on all the social media apps, IG, TikTok, Facebook, AMK Creative Studio. So man who be mo na say akramo. Bye bye.